I challenge them to come out here and live with me and see what I do, where I go, where I eat, where I sleep, if I sleep.
What the crap? This is like a house that they built in the woods, and there's a fireplace inside of this. This is wild, guys. That, you know, there's the needles right there.
I fought for my life because I have a drug addiction.
Man. Depressing crap, man. I'm just out cold on the sidewalk. So you got hurt recently?
Yes, sir.
You had a workplace injury?
No, it just fell out of a car and I got into a fight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Misunderstandings.
Understood. Gotcha, man.
I'd be all about trying to...
Really, it kills people. It's a dangerous drug. I mean, it's like playing Russian roulette with your life.
You know, trying to expand my horizons and try to branch out and stop being so shy. I thank you for helping me out.
I'm glad to do what I can, bro. You guys, I mean, everybody deserves a chance when they're up.
But then I realized my life is way more important than that, so I stopped it.
And I deal with on a daily basis.
I was drugged, and I went through that, and I still have severe PTSD because of it, but that does not make me or break me.
The only thing that's like when the ankle's up is all new from the past, like just a couple that like.
A little bit of cash I had. Okay. Promise me, bro, if you don't get any better, go to the hospital. Don't keep sitting on it because you're gonna get worse. Give me a hug, bro. I wish I could do better for you, man. Look, man.
Even if they can't give cash, give a little bit of food, give a little bit of hand, give them a prayer, give them something, just so they have a willing of hope.
They treat us like animals. They say that we stink. They say that we use the bathroom in public, that we leave trash everywhere. Well, if we're not allowed to go to the bathroom in a facility, what would they expect us to do?
What are you supposed to do?
Right. I didn't ask for this life.
Yeah.
I had a career, and I had children and a husband, and I got a brain tumor.
Okay.
And it was like while you were sleeping, only instead of gaining a wife, I lost my life.
Yeah.
And they act like this was what I chose, that I grew up saying, oh, I want to be homeless. Businesses that let dogs in to go grocery shopping, to go into the store and have a snack.
Yeah.
We're not even treated like your family dog.
We rescued Miss Martha from the place next door.
Hello. She's elderly.
She's 72 years old.
Hi, Martha. How are you?
What she thinks about this place.
Hi, Martha. I'm Jose. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I'll shake your hand.
Nice to meet you.
Ma'am, you're elderly. Cooking. I look good, man.
Oh, we get down. You're welcome to eat, that's for sure. So, I started.
Did y'all literally build a...
So I can see.
Is he friendly?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, he looks for food. Give me a second, all right? You weren't able to find work?
I'm disabled, so.
No, you want a beer?
Oh, I'm good, man. Thanks. Can't drink. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, okay?
Yeah.
If I wasn't driving, I'd take you up on it.
Take it with you, have it at home.
Oh, I can't, man. I live in Sarasota. I'm just traveling.
Yeah, okay.
You're a pretty cool dude, man.
Come back anytime. If
Awesome.
I'm not here, make yourself at home.
Thanks, man. You're awesome.
Tell him Franklin said I could be here anytime I want.
Appreciate it, my man. You have a beautiful day.
If you're tired, I got an extra tent. You can take it now.
That's awesome, brother. You're great, man.
Even
Thanks.
got a toilet back there.
Yeah, you got to have something.
Oh, yeah. I got a girlfriend. She's afraid of snakes.
Just one?
No, I got 3.
Directly in front of an elementary school in Bradenton, Florida. The typical sign of every homeless camp in Florida. Now, I'm going to show you something. There's a school sign.
Look, I'm not going to make her move all this by herself.
You guys, just being like honest and fair, you guys need to worry about yourselves right now and not other people, because right now what you guys are living breaks my heart, you know? I mean, if it were to flood or the rain level would come up a little bit, you're underwater.
Oh yeah, this was underwater last night.
Wow.
All that was under...
I see that in the woods, people have made like...
Right here.
Yep.
All the mud here was all underwater last night. Luckily, she had a high place.
Oh, she's so cute.
And I had my green chair here.
Yeah.
She slept here because of how high it went.
That's how high the water went.
Yeah. that's
So
how-
you realize that, like, if there was a rain, you guys could pretty much drown?
Oh yeah. It's easy to get caught up underwater here.
Why would somebody end up living... I mean, you literally have made a house in the woods.
Yeah.
What brings somebody to live like this?
Sometimes bad decisions, other times just poor circumstances, and they all add up to sometimes people don't realize how close they are.
Hey! 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 You don't take that! You ain't gonna take that! You don't take that! Fingers! I'm not doing that! We got it! We got it! Got it!
They're more worried about people being homeless and where they're living at than people committing crimes. They're gonna look at me and be like, "Oh, this is a hardcore criminal. Why would I even associate myself with him?"
Right.
Maybe here's a couple bucks. Go get you something to eat.
Yeah.
It doesn't help you.
Obviously, the smell of all the clothing and everything else here is pretty much overwhelming. Okay, so we're gonna leave immediately. I hear people approaching. Spending that crap in a day.
I don't know. I mean, I can do a gram or a gram and a half. That's $120.
A day?
Yeah, you can do that much. Yeah.
So there's people on the streets homeless who are spending $100 a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to buy a beautiful apartment.
Yeah, but
With
you know what the problem is?
67
Sucks.
So you were the victim of a hit and run.
Yeah, it was tough.
The person hit you. You were left
Left for dead.
Left for dead.
Yeah, for a day and a half they said I was sick.
Wow.
A month and a half coma.
So you weren't really able to get any restitution for your damages?
Nothing. All I was is 2 years of fucking pain and fucking nothing. And fucking not being able to sleep. Not being able to fucking do anything. I lost my room. Lost my house. Lost everything.
Trash can in the middle of the day looking for her phone because Google said it was there.
Yeah.
And he actually told me to climb out of the dumpster, and I climbed out, and he said, "We need more people like you out here helping friends."
Yeah.
And he handed me a $50 bill.
The cop gave you a $50
Yes,
bill?
yes, with a little prayer card.
Man, don't do drugs. I mean,
Okay.
that's why I'm here, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
And I got my daughter see me do them, now she does them, so it's really hard.
It makes
And
you feel like you're responsible in a way.
I am. I mean, I'm very responsible for it.
Does that weigh heavy on you, I guess? Yeah.
Very heavy.
Okay. I see you got the tattoo. I mean, with that tattoo, that's pretty straightforward when you deal with law enforcement.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you arrested often?
I got arrested this morning.
This morning? They took you to, is it like Manatee County?
Yeah.
What did they arrest you for?
They found a needle with drugs in it.
Okay.
Drugs laying next to it. About
Yeah. He said it was yours?
5 feet from me.
Okay.
And they took me to jail for it. Well,
But
they
you're
had
out
to-
already?
They had to release me because it wasn't on me, and he couldn't.
Right, they couldn't put it on you. So you got arrested. They took you in. There wasn't really any case. They had to let you go.
Yeah. They had to bring me back. Everything.
How often, like when they arrest you, how often do they actually like put you back out right away?
Oh, never.
Never?
Never.
So you got lucky today.
Yeah.
Drugs are somewhat easy to get on the streets, but food is not.
Yeah.
Shelter is not.
Yeah.
You just, man, wherever you find it is what you get. I could find drugs and alcohol easy.
Yeah.
It was raining one night and it has an overhang, so I slept underneath it because it was raining.
Yeah.
The lady woke me up beating me with a bat. Every one of them I see are breaking down the door to get into church on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm not the most religious person in the world, but I know this. It does say that what you do to the least of my brethren, you doeth unto me.
Yeah.
And remember, we didn't choose to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted, after Ian, I wanted to get out of here. I saw the way it was going.
That's why I left Fort Myers after Ian. Yeah.
I was like, well, maybe if we go back to Pennsylvania,
yeah,
I'll go get a job and I'll move my wife back up there.
Yep.
But when I told my family, I made a mistake asking them for help, and they
That's
said,
usually
well,
the case for everybody.
yeah,
That's nothing particular.
Yeah, they informed me that if as long as I divorced my wife, they'd do anything I wanted
Yeah,
them to
that's
do.
not gonna work.
I was like, no,
So you
that's
came
not
back.
an option. I came back.
I'm gonna assume that's the wife.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna congratulate you on that. That's the right thing to do. You know.
We grew up in Sunday school and church together.
Yeah.
And 35 years later, both my kids' fathers passed away from
Yeah.
brain cancer and ALS.
Yeah.
And I was beaten in attempted carjacking and was in the hospital. And long story short, there's Michael.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, trying. So, you know, obviously you're homeless. What are some of the struggles of being out here?
The basic things every day. Trying to find somewhere to go to the bathroom. Nobody wants, no businesses, no matter how much, you know, they think you don't want to work or you're on drugs or.
Yeah.
But that's not it.
Doesn't that like
People
just
are homeless for a
tear?
lot of
Doesn't that just tear at you all the time? I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
The way people look at you and. That's my.
He's cool. All right, cool. All right. Can I ask what led you to homelessness?
My husband going to jail.
Your husband went to jail.
He was he worked for a motel and maintenance man. And
Okay.
He worked for a place to stay more or less.
Yeah.
When you have something and you come to nothing, I worked all my life. I've had 4 kids. I worked from working for jobs, making good money, to nothing. Lost my family, my mom and father. That was everything for us, you know. We had a nice home, and I just couldn't afford it when he went to COVID. And a lot of people they think that just because you go on the streets and you're homeless, that you're a drug addict.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. It is not true. If real people would get out here and see what the homeless people have to live with and deal with, they wouldn't think that about them anymore.
If a police officer saw you here right now, you could literally get arrested almost.
Yep. They would, if you didn't leave, or you know, they got where now they can't even live in the woods. They have to live on the
They
sidewalks.
knocked down all the homeless. There's no more homeless
There's
camps
nothing
left.
for them to go anywhere.
There used to be like 50 to 100 homeless camps.
I have a bunch of people I've known for years.
Yeah.
One guy, he's homeless.
Yeah.
He was never homeless. He had a brand new home, brand new boat. He had everything.
Yeah.
And he's went from that to handicap
Yeah.
and nowhere to go.
Did you ever think you were going to end up out here?
Never.
Never crossed your mind?
Never.
Because you were living a normal life before.
Yep. I worked every day.
Yeah.
I worked and made good money.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about it.
So
I worried about my bills, but everybody worries about their bills,
Yeah.
you know.
So it never crossed your mind that this
Never,
would happen?
ever did I cross my mind that I would ever have to be walking the streets or figuring out where I was going to live the next day.
Okay.
With 4 kids, without having them get taken away from me.
Gotcha.
You know, a few times I've went into Wawa's.
Yeah.
And I had a gentleman. He was Spanish.
Yeah.
I just walked to the register and I had a couple drinks, and he just turned around and out of nowhere and doesn't say nothing and hands me $5.
Yeah.
I had another guy that about a couple days later.
Yeah.
He paid for all my stuff.
Okay. So there are good people out here.
There is some, yes, there is, and it's also paid forward. People don't believe in it, but it is true.
Okay. And you mentioned he was Spanish.
Both of them were Spanish.
Both
that
of them
did
were
it.
Spanish.
Mhm.
So a lot of especially with poor people and homeless people, there's a lot of racism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Here in Bradenton, you think that's not really that big of a deal because, like you said, the people that have helped you have been I'm Spanish.
The Spanish people, it's
Yeah.
only, lately that's all that's helped me.
Yeah.
It's 2 Spanish guys that come in the store. They help me and my husband.
Shouldn't
Linda.
it be your own American?
I would think so. You would
Yeah.
think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
My phone, I've had my fingers cut off. They don't go nowhere. I had my face ripped off when I was 14.
Yeah.
And you know, and now I have scar tissue in my brain. But I don't blame anybody. It's an accident. Things happen. But when I was younger and I had my 7 strokes, I blamed everybody but me and didn't take accountability for myself. And as soon as I realized, it took me almost 30 years to lose my anger.
And that anger will take you to a stroke in a heartbeat.
Yes, it will. It'll take you to a stroke. It will take you to lose of people, life, family. In fact, it'll even make you forget what you were originally looking for. Just be happy.
Yeah.
And I've lost a lot of families and relationships, and then once I realized that I needed to stop to look for somewhere to be and for who I belong to, it's because I was already me. I need to figure out now.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for the things that I've done before, but that doesn't fix for the things I broke. And if I could actually had the money to fix the things that I tore up, I would. And to replace, I would. And I miss a lot of them. A lot of them are gone. All my friends are passed away or in prison. You know, it was me. I mean, it was my fault. I got in the car drunk and drove it and I wrecked it. You know, I'm doing my time for it right now. I didn't know what to do, and that's my failure.
Yeah.
And I got to live with that for the rest of my life. But watching my children, my son, I'm sorry, my son's a teacher that goes to Korea and teaches English. I mean, fucking hell, right?
Yeah, man, yeah.
My daughter's kind of fucking, sorry for my language,
Yeah, you're good, bro.
but has a grandchild, and you know, she named him Gerald James. She named him, middle name's about me.
Yeah.
But she's doing it. She's okay. She's getting there. My Jesse, my other son, I mean, I can't find him. I can't see what he's doing. So I can't tell him, hey man, you're doing a good job. Everybody, the whole damn family's doing great.
Yeah.
You know, and look, I'm sorry, but you know, hey, I love y'all.
Not sure what's going on here. But this city has so many problems. This city really has issues. I mean, tell me, like, what are you guys just gonna sit outside of Vanderbilt for a hurricane?
That or, I mean, we go in the woods. I mean,
in the woods?
Yeah.
I was just in a homeless camp in the woods, and the trees
Yeah.
fell over everywhere.
Oh.
But probably an abandoned building might be a better option.
Yeah. Anywhere that, there's no water. They've cut off the electricity outlets. Outside of any businesses or even churches have a lock on the water.
I think that's where now.
Other homeless people will, but I haven't seen law enforcement do that.
All right, you guys, just take care of yourselves with the hurricane. Try to find a place where you can shelter.
This is day by day right now. I'm trying to hustle up to get a van so I could get more self.
Cool.
I've been paying off my license finally. I'm almost like $100 away from getting a license finally.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So you're actually trying. All right, so we're somewhere in Pasco County.
Yeah. Shit. Maybe crackheads, but that's about it. Now it's everybody.
Yeah. So
I'm doing it for you.
Keep that.
You good?
Yeah. Tell them I'm Southern Life, and like they know who I am. The dude already knows who I am. He already knows who I am over there. They know who I am.
Yeah.
Let's roll out.
Southern Life. You go around.
They know who I am. I'm not with the law or anything. They know who I am. Let's go. They know who I am. The guy over there, they already know who I am too. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Guys, we're in a little tight spot here. You can get up out of here safely now. Yeah, we need to leave like ASAP. So, person walks up, and first I checked in with him, so he can't talk about I guess he was like high or something. I've heard people like you can get sucked up underneath the train too from the
That's
air.
what happened to me when I fell. My leg was hung on the ladder, and it was trying to suck me up at the wheels. I'm right there, my arm right there at the wheels, until my foot pulled loose. I was drug about 30 feet, about 30 feet before I pulled loose.
Wow.
That was scary.
Yeah.
I want a bed back.
Okay.
I want AC back. I want to watch TV from Ohio. I gave my baby up for adoption in Ohio, and I just got back down to Bradenton. My voice is gone. I'm so sorry.
Okay. You're doing great.
I'm sorry you've been my voice is gone. It's cool. I'm put out this thing.
Okay.
It's worn out.
So this is one of your few possessions right now.
Yeah, I read my Bible daily.
I am so sorry that society treats homeless people like this.
Yeah, above middle class. My dad made a good amount, but it was abusive. Mentally abusive. People's stories need to get out, and the disgusted looks that people give the homeless people, I feel like if they heard some of these people's stories, like I've gotten to meet so many people, and this is the most I've ever socialized in my life. I mean, I just want to let the world know that everyone has a story. You know, if you can't change your direction in life, then you have to change your perception in life. Here you go, you know, with no counseling, no therapy, no nothing, and
no,
you know,
I mean, they probably want you to die if you're out
they
here.
do.
To be honest,
absolutely they do, and they get a kick out of it. You know, I had a police officer arrest me for possession of a shopping cart right before I became homeless. I was actually in the midst of my eviction. And I went into jail, and I came out, and a couple months later down the line, I'm with my friend who's pushing a shopping cart. Same arresting officer says, "Hi Sam," laughs in my face. Hi Sam, here you go, Bill, take this and go to court. Same charge, same everything, but I was arrested and he wasn't, type of a deal. And that's when I realized this is like, it's a hunting. They hunt, and I feel like it's not protect and serve anymore. It's like target acquired.
There's gonna be people here because the smell is just so. There's gonna be people here for sure. I can smell I'm blown away, and I have seen homeless camps all throughout Florida, but I am truly blown away by the scale of this place. And then what's crazier is that there's not a single person here. It's like, I guess with the new laws coming to Florida, wow, this is worse than a hoarder's house. You've seen the smell inside of a hoarder's house. Well, the smell inside of a hoarder's house can't compare to this, because the hoarder's house is at least inside, and at least the toilet flushes. This is absolutely insane. How this exists in the state of Florida, and the people that live in the state of Florida don't know that this exists here, and they got the nerve to talk about look at the scope of this, guys. Look at this. And then the smell is like absolutely
Exactly. You can't count.
I want to thank you so much for doing that. What's your business called?
Delicias PR.
Delicias PR, which is un bakery boricua.
Sí.
Puerto Rican bakery here in Bradenton. ¿Cuál es la dirección, the address?
6130
6130
15th Street
15th Street East,
Bradenton,
Florida
34203.
34203. She's going to show us her business. Thank you so much por ayudarlos a ellos.
Siempre que se pueda.
Yeah, if you live in Bradenton, support this business. Let me see. There it is right there, guys. Delicias PR. Cuando yo tengo un chancecito, yo voy a pasar por allá, ¿ok?
Allá la
con mi
orden, le va a
esposa.
gustar los sándwiches
Sí.
y todas esas cositas.
Gracias.
Allá
Okay.
la orden.
Gracias por ser tan buena, señora. Thank you. All right. That crap do look good. I gotta check out her business. These are like chicharrones, bro. This stuff look good. You got soup, everything. I'm gonna check her out just to support her, because that look good. Close to him, they have to slow down. And you can actually smell it too. It's pretty horrible. There's needles everywhere. All right, so we're gonna go inside a homeless camp at night. Okay, I got you. No, I ain't trying to cause no trouble, brother. I understand you're armed. I'm not armed. So show me. I gotta work. So I came